Okay, so now we're back in the dozer. We've got our subgrade set to be able to spread this biosand over this evenly, and then we'll just till it up. As simple as that. Usually we got a mixing head to do this, or we'll just get it done at the gravel pit, but unfortunately it is the middle of winter here. It's cold out, and right now this is really the only quickest way to do it, really. But as you can see, I've done this whole half. Zoom in there. You can see this whole half behind me. Now this is all flat plane up top here for the top surface for the raised septic. I'm just gonna spread this shit out. And as you can see on the outside perimeters here, it all falls off in grade. You can see all those contour lines. That blue line is indicating the outdoor very edge of our design surface where that design starts to fall out. We're just blowing this biosand out over top here. We don't have, I took 2 tractor trailer loads in between here just so I had enough. I figured we'd need about 50 yards or so we might be a little over, which is okay because the swell I'm going to take and we're going to push it off to the side. I just set my offset right now to 0.45 high, so we're about good 4.5, 5 inches above grade. And we're just fanning this stuff out so we can spread it out. We're going to stay within the design here. We don't want to take our biosand and push it out where we don't need it. We're trying to be conservative. This stuff isn't cheap, so we're going to go ahead. Now that we have our biosand kind of somewhat distributed evenly here, we're going to kick our offset down to 0.39. We're going to keep coming up. That's the rise in the center of the septic. We're just going to cut our grade down from here and just spread our biosand. Those of you who don't know much about the GPS part of operating yet, it's really an efficiency tool. You can't just rely on it and hit the button and things happen. A lot of times I'll use the GPS to kind of get finish grade, but in between it's more or less just stiff blading stuff around and just getting things semi-close. Once you get a good plane, then you can work your GPS. But if you try to start on a plane that's not perfectly square, it'll throw your whole design off because you'll throw a cross section or your main fall will be off. We're just gonna keep spreading this stuff out, and this is just I'm just spreading it out thin here because in a little bit I'm gonna take the excavator out and do the till, and then we'll do the final finish grade on this when we're all done. So I'm gonna back up now. I got it spread out fairly evenly. I'm a little thicker over here. I'm gonna bump this thing right down to 0.24. That's a good spot to set it at, and I think that'll basically evenly spread this stuff across my area where I'm spreading this biosand. Might actually have to go a little lower because I think I'm leaving it about 0.45 low because I have to compensate for topsoil. So we're gonna leave it a little low. And it is rough now. I'm not trying to finish grade it. I know you guys are probably like, ooh, not so good. But right now we're just trying to spread some stuff out and make a nice even plane. Kind of spread everything around. I'm gonna bump this down to -1.5 here. Now, alright. Just kind of dancing the blade out there, spreading the material. And there we go. We're almost to the end here. It's spreading this top coat. Outside of these perimeters, because this is indicating where all my biosand is. I don't want to lose it. I'm gonna move over, I'll finish out this side, and then I'll grab that extra material there. And I'll use that to spread over that other far side. And like I said, it doesn't matter as long as we're spreading it evenly over here. I don't want to jump outside of the design and lose any material. I'm just gonna keep working it down through it. So. Out these couple little high spots just so we know it's nice and even, and then we're going to switch sides. Come over here. Just going to go down through, just kind of spread the rest of this stuff evenly. We know it's even, put it in an offset. Like I said, stay within those boundaries. We don't want to push material outside. Fill, rather. Alright. This will be my last pass. We're going to switch to the excavator. Then we're going to do a stir job. Okay. There we have it. Now when we come back, we'll reset this GPS for our offset for our topsoil. But right now we'll just leave it high. We have our area where we need to mix. We're gonna park this and then we're gonna go ahead and jump in the excavator.